Alright, doing some Iron Hands versus Custodes. Hopefully I don't get beaten to the ground. Okay. Magic dice time. Do you roll?
Yeah, let's roll.
Okay. 3. A 2.
2.
I will be going the first. So, start of the game, reveal. You're Kung Fu. What Kung Fu are you in? You're martial kata.
I'm doing Rendax right now. And I am doing Nicholas Chosen, so I get both of them, right? Both traits?
No, you get to choose for one round to get both. If you want. But then you can't do that for the second round.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get 6 out of 1 on large targets.
Actually, I gotta look up something funny real quick. Technically, you don't get it yet because it's in your command phase.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's kind of funny. Which one are you choosing? For Rendax?
First one is Rendax, and 6 out of 1 on large targets.
6 is auto wound.
Yeah,
Okay.
does your land speed count as large?
My landspeeders?
Yeah.
No. It's just... Oh, a vehicle monster. They're vehicles, yes. They're vehicles.
Okay.
Yep. Okie dokie. So, command phase, I believe nothing. Glorious. Movement phase, something. Lots and lots of something. Alright. This Fire Raptor will zippity doo-dah day over here. Because I think it's funny. Oh god, yes. The Popo, they're coming. Technically, let's go straight from here. You know what? First, I'll just do the landspeeders just in case. So, Lieutenant, you should have a jump pack on you. Yes, you do. Good sir. Well, he could fly. He has a jetpack, so he'll just... the man will advance. He goes far today. Do I need to see... Nope, just one within 6. Okay. Come fly a kite. Okay, I have 1.1 left. He is good where he is. These speeders will start moving and cruising. My hands up, playing my song. Everything's gonna be okay. You don't have anything that does that, so that should be fine. Don't mind me. Yeah, I will actually not go that far, because I don't need to. I'll come back here. And then... Stop that. Stop that. That's fine. Okay. this one isn't within 12 of him. Fuck. Okay, sure. Let's see. These speeders. They don't really want to fuck with your bikes, because your bikes are better. If I pivot here...
Can they turn, though?
Yeah, I can do up to a 90-degree pivot.
Okay.
Before moving, but it's up to 90 degrees. So that's the equivalent of 4 15s. Or 6 15s, I should say. I just had to make sure the entire outline was on the board, so that's why they're not, like, fully back, because then they're... Yeah. So, the thing is, though, is they can definitely fly off the board, so I need to make sure I don't fly off. It is valuable to me to not do that. Okay. And then I try to just make this a straight line. Okay. He will touch the building. For now, I see past it. And this will zippity-doo-dah-day over here. Turn it a bit. Yeah, this is fine. Just touch the building like that. Cool. These speeders going to contemplate their life choices. The fuck can I even shoot from? That'd be a bit of a meme. I think that's the play, actually. Sacrificial though. Otherwise, I just wait. Nah, fuck that. We go hard. Okay, so this dude will go his mighty 18 to there. Da 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 da. I'm playing my song. Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party for the Imperium. He can sit here instead. If I can do it, it's better to be closer. Okay. Very nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. These dudes, I think, are good where they are. Move them a bit back. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, movement phase done. Psychic phase. We don't have none of that.
Okay.
Shooting phase. I'll have my lieutenant target my Fire Raptor gunship, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I'll target the gunship with target protocols. So it can reroll 1 hit, 1 wound, and 1 damage.
Alright.
Okie dokie. First off, let's do the landspeeders into... Oh, wait, shit. No, hold on. Before that, fuck that. It's movement phase. Let's get some more guys on the board. Why do I even bring a drop pod if I don't use it? Okay. I could delete those people. Unfortunate. I think that's what I will have to be doing. Okay. Just gonna aura some stuff up real quick. Figure out where I'm allowed to go. Okay. I think that'll be okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, can I get this any closer to the building? I think not. That will have to suffice.
Oh shit, so the drop pod actually shoots too.
Oh yeah, it has a weapon.
I didn't know that.
Oh, the corn ones are fucking awesome. The corn ones have claws that like will dice people. Their drop pod actually moves around and kills things. This one just has a stationary gun, but the corn one can run around, kill people, and burn them alive too. It's fucking awesome. This is just drop pod. Let's see. Now, yep. Nice, nice, nice. I think I need to move you slightly. Okay. I mean, it makes more sense for it to be swapped. Okay. There we go. And then these guys. Put my hands up, playing my song. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Okay, yeah, it's just being a little weird. Because you can definitely, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and last two can chill right here. Build a wall. Okay. Now, as I was saying before I was an idiot, I will be buffing my gunship with my lieutenant. Well, actually, it's more important to me to have him right. There we go. Yeah. Than it is to buff anyone else there. So that's fine. Shooting phase. Let's start with the landspeeders. Yep. So landspeeders gonna shoot all their meltas into these custodians.
We do get fence cover because of the.
Yep, that's fine. And so I'll be hitting on 4s, but I can reroll 1s to hit because of my Devastator Doctrine.
Mm-hmm. So you get 2 at half and 1 normal.
No, he's in.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
It's alright because I rolled really bad.
Okay.
Horrendously bad, some would say. But they're not core. I will CP reroll this. Oh wait, I'm Master Artisans. I'll reroll one of those other hits. God damn, dice. I'm switching to Nurgle. Red is not kind. So 1 my AP -5 because Devastator Doctrine.
So it pushes my inbound. I failed to mention this on showcasing the army. I'm bringing all Custodes, right? And I get a 4 inbound.
Oh, yeah, Aegis.
Yeah, 4 inbound. Fails. I do get a 6 film of pain, right?
No, that's for mortals.
Okay.
Yep.
I think mortals was 4. Because I have been first chosen.
Well, the thing is what you would choose is realistically you wouldn't choose mortals. So that's the thing you should have declared at the beginning. But it's okay, we'll say that now. Is you have to choose which of the Emperor Chosens you want, because you don't get both.
Oh, okay.
And so you have to say, oh, do I want the 4 against mortals, which against me doesn't help. So realistically...
I'm going for the other trait. Sorry.
Yeah, you get to reroll a hit or wound roll when you shoot or fight. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so you take 2 plus whatever I roll, so that's a dead custodian. And then each of my devastators has a single armorium as well. All of my reds will target them, including... What's up?
Yeah.
Yep, so all my reds will target them. And then the single sergeant. Yep, so they're all going to be half range, except for the red dice sergeant.
3s, right?
It is 3s, natural, and then it'd go to 4s because of my shit, but then I reduce it, since Devastator Doctrine, back down to 3s, but you're getting dense, so goes back up. So 4s.
Okay.
Reroll 1s. Oof. Unfortunate. It is Master Artisan. I will reroll one of these. Excellent. Okay. And then my lieutenant's nearby, so you can reroll their 1s for wounding. Very nice. Especially when I'm rolling this bad. So 3 saves to make.
AP?
It's 5. Melt is 4 and Devastator is +1 AP.
4.
3 dead dudes. Because those are all green dice. Okie dokie. Let's see. I'll have my gunship over here. Maybe not target these dudes. I'm gonna have all of these. Oh wait, I still have Armorium. I'll spend our Armorium with that unit, so my single cherub, to shoot a Melta again during the same shooting phase.
Okay.
So they still count as half range because it was still part of the same shooting. So 1 save to make. This will actually be huge because you'll lose Lookout, sir.
Yeah.
Would you like to CP reroll? Or no?
I have to loot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no Armorium on the reds now. The greens still have theirs. That's kind of fucking big. Because now I can target your Praetor. All these speeders will target your, Vexus Praetor.
Okay.
None of them are half range. Ugh, thank God for rerolls.
Do you get to reroll?
Hits of 1, army-wide. Because it's Devastator Doctrine. And then Master Artisan, I can reroll 1 as well, but it's not necessary. Wait, no it is, because I got a 2 in there. Reroll that 2. Hell yeah. Right? 3. Yep. Cool. They're not in lieutenant range. And you are T5, so this doesn't go through. So 3 on the Praetor.
Check real quick.
Your green dudes could have done trans. I don't think you could do trans on the Praetor. I could be mistaken. Oh.
Okay. Damage?
Well, you shrug 2, so it's a D6. Magic 6. Ooh, close. Okay. And then, let's see. I'll have the gunship. This one actually target. Do I want to have this gunship or that gunship take care of them? The pink gunship will do its twin las cannon, or its 4 twin las cannons into this dude, and then that should be overkill though. You'll get points. That's the only threat. I can clean them up after. Yeah, never mind. I'll just put them into the Praetors. Yes. Are they they're T6 though, right? Yes. They're not getting that, so they wouldn't have light or dense. So that's going to bring them to their 4 up anyway. I'll do the quad heavy. So I have 2 quad heavy bolters. I'll do 1 quad heavy bolter into the Praetor. Another quad heavy bolter. Oh god, that guy's just not going to die. Into the regular Custodian.
Okay.
And then I'll do the twin las cannon and the.
You know if I get Armor of Contempt?
You do not get Armor of Contempt. Much to my chagrin as a fellow Custodian player, you do not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very annoying. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing them for a while. So, got so many cop cars. So, I apologize for the background sound. I don't know if you're able to pick it up.
No.
Okay. The twin las cannons into these Praetors and the do I want to do the Twin Avenger as well? And I'll do the Twin Avenger bolt cannon into the. Actually, technically, I can see your tank. I don't really care about your tank though. Fours. That's so annoying. You know what? No, fuck that, yeah. So I'll do the twin las cannons into these dudes back here. And then I'll do... Oh, wait, no, you can fly. Fuck. I have to target these guys. Okay, twin las cannons into your bikes. The Avenger bolt cannon into your bikes as well. And then the split quad heavy bolters. So the quad heavy bolter into the Vexus Praetor.
Okay.
I might spend CP here. Yeah, I'll spend 2 CP for Wrathful Machine Spirit, Iron Hand Strat for vehicle, choosing to shoot or fight. Until the end phase, when resolving attacks made by the model, you can reroll the hit roll. So, I can reroll all my hits, which will be coming in handy here. It's because it's still going to be 4-ups. So, against your character...
versus
5, so I need 4 ups. And it is AP 1, but Devastator, so AP 2, so 4 ups. Unless that man's got a shield, which I don't think he does. He has Spear. So 5 4 ups, please. He's dead.
Okay.
And then same thing for that one dude next to him. Ship would carry over, I believe. 6 4 ups, please. 3 ups. Because you have a shield. Ooh, he lives.
How much?
It's 2 damage, so he has the 1 wound remaining.
Okay.
Unfortunate. This. Now do the Avenger Bolt Cannon and the Twin Las Cannons. Do the Twin Las Cannons first. Ugh. So just the 2 at AP 4, so 4 ups for the bikes. Ooh, D6 each.
I'm gonna reroll 1.
Okay. Well, you save 1 and the other nukes a bike. And then the Avenger Bolt Cannon. You are T6. So back to your 4-up invul again, sir. Each one's 2 damage, so that's a bike and 2 damage. Also, since you did CP reroll, let me roll a dice, see if it taxes you. No tax.
But is that like an army thing or the assassin?
It's the assassin's ability, Reign of Confusion. And you can press 1 on it, and it'll tell you what it does right there.
Mm-hmm.
My drop pod will try to plink down and see if I can get lucky and kill this lone custodian. Go, drop pod, go! Oh, Master Artisan, actually. Damn it. Oh, it wounds on it. On a 1, he dies. No! Damn it. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I still have that squad and the gunship. You've got a lot of range on you. We'll do this squad first. So the squad is gonna shoot at those guys. One thing is maybe not. Oh, he's in range. Excellent. I don't think there's anything I'm gonna do with them. Nope. So they're just all gonna shoot at the blues.
Okay. They get them still.
Yes, they do. I have 1 Armorium with them. And then the sergeant, which will be shooting. Where is this shit? Yep, shooting his Melta. Give me a second. I gotta check something. Nope. So I would have to use it for this. But it is better to do this. So the red will go away. Oh, I artisaned the 2 back into a 2. Lieutenant is nearby, thankfully. You! Okay, shit. So just the 3 on the blues.
Okay, make 2.
Okay, 1 dead blue.
Get a d6. Right?
Yeah, but you're half range because they're 24 inches.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just 2 plus d6, so it's just going to be a dead guy. And then I will spend the cherub to shoot with another multi-melta. Another save, please. Another dead man. Glorious. And then I will have this gunship shoot its... Let's see. I'll shoot its quad heavy bolter and one of them into that lone dude, and then every other weapon into these blues.
Did that guy already shoot?
No. I shot you with this gunship. This is the one that has the buff on it.
I think you already shot at these guys.
I did with my speeders. I started with my speeders and then I transitioned over because I did 6 meltas.
Yeah, but the meltas did nothing, I believe.
Yes, the meltas didn't do anything because I had a bad roll. He doesn't have meltas. He hasn't shot yet. He got the buff from my lieutenant for Iron Protocols.
Okay. I'll roll for it.
Yep. So I'll do 1 quad heavy bolter into the 1 green dude, and then I'll do everything else into these custodians, I think. Unfortunately, I was hoping there'd just be 1 guy so I could kill the Blade Champion. That will be fine. Yep. So, I'll save him for last because I need to know this other shit. So, big gun. Big gun. Ooh, I will use Master Artisan because it's dense still to reroll this 3. And I will use Iron Protocol to roll this other 3. Cool. I'll reroll a wound. Nope. So 2 AP4s into the blue guys.
Okay. Save 1, take 1 damage.
I will choose to use Iron Protocol's damage reroll. No! It gets worse. 1 damage. What a meme. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, the Avenger gun. Okay, stop that. Get in there. Yeesh. Okay. So 5, 3, minus 3s, yeah.
4 ups damage.
2 each, so that's gonna be 2, the 1 injured guy, and then 1 more dude, and then the guy's injured. And then 12 shots with the quad heavy. Actually, this is going to be on 4s. Because this is strength 5 and you were T5.
Yeah, in AP?
AP 1 turns to AP 2, so 4 up still. He's dead. The last little man there. And then the 1 green dude by himself. Ugh. God damn, my dice rolls are uneven. Okay. I needed 4 ups, so these are all gone.
Right.
The 1 green dude lives, and I don't think I know you're disappointed, but I believe that is all the shooting for now.
Okay.
Charge phase, nothing. Fight phase, nothing. Morale, you
They
lost...
lost 5.
No,
11.
so he can't fail.
Yep.
I got 2.
3 points because of assassination.
Yeah, then 3 for that. I didn't ask. I assume, is your blade champion your warlord, or is it your bike?
It is my biker.
Okay. Which I'm not in your deployment zone yet, so that's fine. Alright, back to you, sir.
Okay, so on my katas, I'm gonna do the wind docs. 2 6s, out of wound on large targets.
On vehicles and monsters. There's no large.
Okay. Yeah, that's so vehicles and large. Yeah, vehicles and monsters. Get that. I'm gonna raise banners over here.
Okay, okay.
Objective with the white guys here.
Yup.
And that's it. The movement. This guy over here. Somebody here. No, that's too far. Yeah, just gonna move here. My attack's gonna go over here. There's you. Guys. Over here.
That is difficult.
What's it?
You can hit a, yeah. And if you're trying to put something back, you can hit escape and it goes back to the original position.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna go over here.
Big spooky bikes. Be aware, you can charge my gunship with your bikes.
Go fly. Champion. Okay, so that should be it. That's foot movement, no flag egg, no shooting. Okay, so let's start with 15. Not too far.
If you shoot anything 18 inches away, it gets light cover. Be aware.
This is a...
Again, 18, not 10, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I didn't know if you heard me.
I guess the most obvious choice here. I'm gonna shoot,
So this is what? 5.
well, I'm gonna start with a pistol. So
oh boy!
With the custodian into one of the
I want to be a gamer for a second and say, as an option before we start the shooting phase, if you'd like, you could advance Billy here into here if you want to hold this. Because he's realistically not going to do anything. The only 2 gamer things I could think of you doing is either that, or you do put him there and you charge something and let him die. Because you can eat my Overwatch with that one guy, and does protect. Like if you multi-charge red and green, right? Then that'll that'll force me to do Overwatch, which means if your Blade Champion goes in, then he's safe. Which I think would be the better thing, because you want your Blade Champion to do work.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot something with this dinky pistol?
The one of your landspeeders.
Okie dokie.
Is it 4 shots? Here's 2 shots.
Just a 2.
So 6 assault wound on 3s. Wow. Okay, 1 auto wound and and on 5, right?
Yeah, because you're weaker. Nice.
2 wounds. That was 1.
Yep, no AP. And so it's going to be on 3 ups.
Okay.
I fail both.
4 damage.
Yep.
Then...
Oh, it's 1 AP, but I get AOC, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I told you this was an aggressive army.
It is.
You were 1/3 dead.
Don't speeders, though. Oh. Captain's gonna shoot at the thing over here, the pink thingy, the raptor.
Okie dokie. Have at thee.
So 6s. On 2s, I believe. On 2s. 2 out of 1s. Shit. The also re-rolling is just for other people, right? It's not for me.
His aura? Yeah, it's Shield Host Core. The only one that does some of their shenanigans is Trajan, but yeah, it's just Core, so he doesn't get his own aura.
Okay. So now on toughness 6, right?
My gunship is toughness 7.
Okay, so 5. Right. 1 at... Oh, 3 at minus...
Hold on.
Minus 0, actually.
You... Okay, sure. This dice is not one of those. And then this is a wound. You're in rapid fire range. So,
oh, yeah.
double your dice, my dude.
Yeah, dude.
This is a casual match. Do that extra damage. Blow my shit up. Hell yeah.
And... 5.
Good roll. And then this is
0.
AP 0, so the 3s. Okay, I take 2. Bonk bonk.
Then I'm gonna shoot everything into your landspeeders. Are they a unit?
Oh, actually, nah, yeah, I fucked up. I forgot, but since you're firing at an airborne target, it is -1 to hit, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
But you could re-roll the hit and wound roll. You forgot to do that with him as well, so we'll just count it as it was normal.
Okay.
So, what was your question?
Are these guys a unit?
They are one single unit of yellows.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot everything into those yellows with bikes. Take a good rapid fire.
Yep.
Do I? Yes, rapid fire, so 6.
Yep, so 24 becomes 48.
48. And 2 out.
Okay.
Keeping on 3s, right?
Yep, on those guys, hitting on 3s.
I'm gonna reroll 1 dice. I'm gonna check. These guys in a core, are they?
Oh, yeah, they're core.
Reroll 1s.
But you can, save your reroll for the wound roll. It'd be better than the hit roll. Because it's dinky shooting. You get to reroll all the ones, so yeah, reroll the ones.
threes, right?
Yes, it will be on. You'll hit me on threes, or no, you're fucking Custodes. You hit me on twos.
Okay, so it was 11 twos. Okay.
Okay.
And there's our outer wound. Right, and do 4. It's 5 ups.
I just want to see
1.
something real quick.
So toughness, 6 against same.
Strength 4 because it's hurricane bolters. So 5 ups.
Right.
Yeah, but you remember we said one of those. I said save your shit. So reroll this one as one of your.
Yeah, I re-rolled it.
Oh, you already did. Oh, my apologies.
Yep. Okay, so this many. 20, maybe 0.
Hold on a second. I need to see when I'm allowed to do something. No, I want to save it for over here, so that's fine. And it's selected as a target. Same as chosen as a target. Yeah, okay. Well, this is gonna be fucking spicy. So, 3 ups. Relatively good roll. I still will lose 1 to 2 dudes. No, none were injured, so I lose a guy. And then this dude will take 3.
Okay, do you explode?
I do not explode. Oh, I do. 3 inches for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Okay.
You've dealt damage!
Deal some damage.
Somebody stop this man. Damage.
Gosh, you get a light cover. So everything gets light cover, it doesn't matter.
If you shoot anything at 18 inches away.
Okay, now I'm gonna shoot into the other unit of landspeeders. Hoping to kill something. The one, I'm gonna shoot the first on... Yeah, the first on light cover. Because this guy is over 18.
Are they all going to the landspeeders?
Yeah, they're all going to the landspeeders.
Oh, okay.
So one dude gets get the light cover from. 3. Three. 1 twos. And 5.
You didn't say. I'm assuming this is the disintegration, or no? This is the bolt cavalier. The
Yeah, I'm doing the
bolt volley.
Bolt volley.
Okay.
Yeah, doing the bolt volley.
So it'll be 5 ups.
Mhm. Reroll 1.
Yep.
Okay, so this is 1.
So that was.
That was just this dude over here.
Yeah, but that's still the whole
get the light
unit.
cover.
Yeah, I know, but that's the whole. You can't use the reroll now for the rest of the unit.
Okay.
He's good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3 shots. It was this dude over here.
Yeah, no, I was just looking.
12. 2s. No 5s. Okay. That many.
Yep, 3 ups because of AOC. Fail 1 for the mighty 2 damage. It's a dead
Does it
speeder.
explode?
He does not explode.
Now I'm gonna do the check the profiles. So move on. Oh, against a vehicle, when someone an attack made with this weapon against a vehicle unit, you can reroll the wound roll. Right? Okay, that sounds interesting. So let's do that first. Remember, I used to I forgot to do the sixes automatically wound or whatever. So let's do that. So what was it? Yeah, the beam. I'm gonna shoot the beam at these guys. I know they get like them, whatever. And then I'm gonna shoot
The bolt cannon.
the bolt cannon onto the red dudes. So red dude's bolt cannon and this guy's the
Okie dokie.
normal one. So okay, let's do that. Twos.
Hold on a second. This is 6 4s. 6 shots. No, it's fine. Okay.
They get to choose a profile. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna CPU.
No, I have a stratagem I was thinking about using.
Okay. Alright. 6 SR wound. Now roll. Okay. Those are into your landspeeder.
Yeah, I have light cover, so on 6s.
8 4.
Right, so 4. Well, no. So 4 goes down to 3 because of AOC, then light cover. So that means on a 5-up, I save 1.
So it's
D3 plus 3. So if you get a 3, 4 damage.
4 damage. Now on to the red boys. So 6.
I'd appreciate if you got some 1s in there. They are not a
What
vehicle or a
buttons?
monster, so you do not auto wound.
Toughness? That's gonna be
They're T4, so 3 ups.
Okay.
Excellent. And then AP 2, so AP 1, so 4 ups. Ooh. Thankfully for that, I will lose the sergeant gladly, and then lose. Yeah, I'll take a wound on this man over here.
Okay. So that's all my shooting. Is it? Yeah. I'm shooting. I'm gonna charge. Obviously, I'm gonna charge this guy into the gunship. I guess it's an auto, right?
Yeah, it's an auto.
It's an auto. Here, I guess.
You just have to be in engagement range, so... Oh god, am I on 3D measure? Hold on a second. I am. What the fuck? You can't be in range there. Because you are outside of 1.
Oh.
Like, you can't be in that, yeah. So you would have to roll. But as long as you don't get snake eyes. Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. And...
next time, that actually was pretty close. Just next time before you move them, just roll, please. Just in case some weird shit like that, because I think that actually would have been a fail, but it's whatever. Keep going.
Now this guy's gonna charge. Landspeeders. Can I do a double charge?
You can charge more than one target, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a double charge with those guys. Okay. 8. Can I fit through here?
So, if something is not a perfect circle, you do have to pay for turning. That's why I was saying how he actually would not have made his charge, but I said don't worry about it, because you can't turn for free. are the rest going?
This guy doesn't get to fight.
Only 2 dudes are in.
Just 2 dudes. I thought it was 3 inches from the guy that charged.
The fuck?
No?
No. What? No, you have to be engagement range is 1 inch, or you're 1/2 inch of a model that is 1/2 inch.
Okay.
So even though this dude is outside of the 1, he is within 1/2 inch of a dude who is 1/2 inch. So that's why that guy can still fight.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the green bully over there. I'll make it. Now the Blade Champion.
Okay, so you have to tell me who they're going into. So where's the Blade Champion going?
The green boys.
He's gonna go into the greens?
Yeah.
Okay, I will Overwatch.
I'll make it 8.
So before you move him, I will Overwatch. And
Okay.
you do not make it because difficult. So let me do my Overwatch.
You still get to Overwatch?
I still use it's before you actually even roll the charge. You declare the charge, then you give me a second to see if I'm going to declare Overwatching your charge. So those dudes can all definitely see him and in range. You are also in range.
Does he get dense?
He does, but it doesn't matter because I only hit you on 6s anyway. Because it's Overwatch. I only hit on 6s. It is... Now, I do gotta check. Where is this? Yep, your roll hit roll of 1 because of the Devastator Doctrine still, because it's still round 1. Nope. I will Master Artisans, reroll 1 of these. Nope, so just the 2. So 2 saves, please.
Damage.
Did you roll?
Yeah. It was a 1 and a 5.
Okay. If it's a different phase, if you want a CP reroll, I mean, you didn't declare if you were going to do your 3-up, so it'd be on his 4-up. But you still have the CP reroll if you want to use it. Yes? No?
Yeah, it's okay. Damage.
Okay. 2, I will CP reroll. For 1. No!
Okay.
Bad dice.
Those are all my charges. Fighting. There's 2 dudes. I'm gonna start with the Captain Jetbike. He gets 1 more because he charged if I'm attacking with the interceptor lance, and I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Also, your Blade Champion has 8 wounds, not 7.
I'm assuming what the
Because you gave him Eagle.
Oh yeah. So 7 attacks onto your gunship.
This is with the Captain?
Yeah, Captain.
Okay.
Okay, roll hit. And then down to 6. 7.
I'm definitely not toughness 6. I'm a...
7. So... let's do strength. So 4s. Right. I get to reroll dice if it's another phase.
Yeah, well, it's when you shoot and fight, yeah.
Okay.
You can roll a hit or wound roll. So these are the wounds?
So 6 wounds, AP minus...
Something good.
3.
3, yeah. So it's going to be 6s, AOC, 5 ups. Yeah, okay.
Then I'm gonna do the landspeeders. 3, 10, 15. This 10. The charge. On 2s. 2 1s. Because it's this guy. And then I guess on 3s. 6.
Strength. Your strength 7 plus 1 to wound, so on 2 ups. And since you're near your guy, you get reroll. Oh wait, no, that's just for the hit roll. Because this is the wound roll, right? Yeah. So the one. Oh, but you can master artisan. It's a separate unit. Hell yeah, good shit.
10 at AP3.
AP3, so 6s, same thing, back down to 5s. Do I die? I probably do.
2 damage each.
That should be lethal. 1, 2, that is going to be lethal. Do I boom? First boom. Second boom. No boomage.
Okay.
Not my land speeders. No.
Go.
Okie dokie.
And now you get to fight back.
I do with my ship. I will bonk your captain in melee because I think it's funny. And I'll balk the Praetors. Realistically, is what I gotta do. What am I? I am 6 attacks, 6s.
6.
That's funny.
Alright.
Master Artisan, because why not? Hey! Let's go! Definitely get through there.
3s.
Yup.
AP nothing.
AP nothing, just 1s.
1, 2s.
I do a damage!
Did I CP reroll already?
No, you have not. You can CP reroll the one single wound. But since you CP reroll, do I tax this man? I tax! That will cost you an extra. Okay. Cool.
Actually, I should have taken it. Just 1 damage, right?
Yeah, you really should have taken that.
Yeah.
But okay.
That's it, I guess.
Yep, I do not morale.
Morale, yeah.
Command phase. I control more than you, so I get the mighty 3 because I hold 2 and more. Big meme. Let's see. End of the round, I got more, so I will get the grind. And that will be it for that. Surprise, this game is going past round 1. Movement phase. My lieutenant will do a regular movement to here, so he can get Lookout Sir from the drop pod, which will hold that point for me. Very cool drop pod. Gunship bro. Where do I feel like flying today? I'm gonna move this dude first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to go at least 20. this gunship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. We just do straight up 90. Why does it keep doing that? Whatever. Hello. Outside of that. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Technically, it has to be a bit more. Fuck. What the f... Why does it keep doing that shit? Okay. So the... outside of an inch, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. That is good. Much rejoicing. My homies here. Hello, homies. They're gonna be moving. Actually, are you, you're still within 12, aren't you? They're not gonna move.
You know what, dude?
What's up?
I think I'm gonna concede the win.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't think I might win this one.
I agree. I should be hopefully killing the Blade Champion with everything I'm going to pump out. He should die, then the Sagittarium, and this dude will die, realistically.
Mm-hmm.
And then, these dudes will probably just pull back a bit, if possible, just to hide from your bikes, make you waste time. And then, these dudes, where would they go? They could just go here as well, so just in case I don't kill anything in this blob. And then, if I have my two, I'm going to get Iron Protocols for the gunship again. And then I think I should have a stratagem to make something go back into Devastator Doctrine, unless I'm mistaken. But, where would I mean, if I really want, I could just shoot all of my planes into the bikes as well. I think this will be game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, GG, man. This is my most aggressive list. I play every army. Thanks for playing. Are you a newer player, or have you played Custodes
I'm a newer
much?
player.
Oh, okay.
I've had like 9 games.
Alright. Well, don't be too disheartened. I love Custodes. I just think they're in a tough spot right now. That's why I made my Custodes list the way it is. Have you used Trajan before?
No, I haven't.
So, I just loaded it in. So, Trajan, you don't have to run the Galatuses. I just really like them. But Trajan gives you reroll hits and wounds of 1. So, the Blade Champion, not the Blade Champion, your captains just do the hit roll. So, he does both. He also hits like a truck, and he has some special abilities, which is very nice. The Praetors were the way to go. They were actually really strong, but then they took away their obsec, I believe, is what I was thinking of. And so that made people stop running them as much, and then they just buffed a lot of points, or they taxed the points for the Custodes. If you want to run the jet bike guy, I highly recommend, if you look on Battlescribe, Tip of the Spear is a 15-point upgrade you can do for him, and it makes him give himself reroll hits and wounds when he charges. So you can make your jetpike character into a character killer, make him very nasty for 15 points. It's like a guaranteed take. You need to take it. It's so good. If you run the jetpike character captain. I was really considering it, but honestly, I feel like the Blade Champion has a bit more to work with than the jetbike. Let's see, Custodes. Because the jetbike I think was too expensive. The jetbike is 160, and the Blade Champion is 120. The jetbike is a bit better than the Blade Champion, but the Blade Champion can take Eagle Eye, which you already know is good. Gives him the extra wound, gives you him a 3-up invul for 1 round. And then you can give him, that's a relic though, but you can give him 2 warlord traits if you do, what is it? Emperor's Heroes and then Victor of the Blood Games. So you can give him Superior Creation or Radiant Mantle, or you got Auric Exemplar. Auric Exemplar is very nice as well. If you want to keep your bike, highly recommend you do Tip the Spear and then Auric Exemplar. And I wouldn't even actually give your bike another, like you can give him something more defensible as well. Like you can give him Superior Creation. So if he's in melee, a 5-up melee, he doesn't take a wound, feel no pain. But if you're against Psychic, you already have the Emperor's Chosen one, so you might just do Radiant Mantle instead. So I highly recommend you look into giving those extra buffs to your Blade Champion. Trajan's nice. It's just those big three. I don't think the Captain with Terminator armor is that great, and the dense cover is much better than the light cover. The only reason I run both, because I have the light cover one as well, is because there's actually another core unit for Custodes. The Galatas Dreadnought is core. And so you can run Trajan around with these guys along with these dudes, and your Galatases will get dense, light cover, and reroll hits and wounds of 1. And the Galatas come built in with a feel no pain as well, and a -1 to hit for melee. So if your opponent gets in, highly recommend them, but they were actually so good that they got a point tax as well. Custodes they need some love right now. I do think Hurricane Bolters are possibly better than Salvo Launchers because demons are meta, and so that gets you a lot more shooting in with the Hurricane Bolters. Especially if they remove AOC, Armor of Contempt, in the next 2 months, then it's going to make the Hurricane Bolters even better than Salvo Launcher. Salvo Launcher could just help though, because the one thing you'll suffer from is just Custodes don't have hard hitting shooting. They can have a lot of shooting with the Hurricane, but unless you run Sagittarum, which you do, they don't really have hard heavy shooting. But if you run Sagittarum, then you gotta do their Disintegration Beam, which is just a 15 range. It's very limited.
Okay.
That's just some advice. I'm sorry for ranting, for your consideration.
No, it's okay.
Thanks again for the game, man. Hopefully this wasn't too nasty of an experience and you can take some stuff away from it. Thank you very much for playing.
Yeah, thank you. You too. Have a good one.
You too. Take care. Have a good night. That was a good mate. That was less than an hour long game, and then it was just me ranting, it felt like. Because this is realistically what was going to happen. Let me just make sure that... Where's that Devastator shit? Yeah, adaptive strategy is what I was thinking of. So for 2 CP, I could have given it a unit which it would have been, I would have had the 1 CP, so I can't do that actually. That's fine. I can do, actually I wouldn't even spend anything. I would just save it, honestly. Because I much rather prefer having Overwatch next turn, and the if he somehow gets some shots over here, be able to do stuff to that. I forgot my Custodes also is back now, so because I wouldn't want to keep her tax going. Well, I can't afford it. Yeah, this is a very aggressive list. If your opponent does not respect your damage output, and they have expensive units furthermore, then they're going to be suffering. And I was actually rolling... I had some nice rolls, but I also had more bad rolls, technically. And I was dealing with dents, so I was not super below average, but just very slightly. It was pretty average. So on average, well, if it gets Custodes, about 750 points. And then it was going to be my turn again, and I was going to Shrek his army. Realistically. And then if these dudes don't move, then I don't get the penalty, so it'd just be even more damage output. Because, yeah, just that one, he would fire into the green, all the rest into, oh well, No, just all fire into the yellows. Whatever. Now, yeah, they would have moved to help guarantee their damage output into the yellows. That might have been the way to go, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, either way, I had a great time. Kind of biased since I won, of course. But, I get... One of my friends shits on my Custode list. I think Custode just need love right now. But, not a whole lot, but just a bit of love. They need to undo a little bit of the changes. They are... It's just the points. The points are, At least the tyranny of the fucking, the dudes with shields is over. That was just disgusting. With the melee heavy meta, you just run an army of those dudes with shields, just slowly moving up the battlefield. They're a fucking menace. I thought about... So, one of the things on this list that was a bit of a controversy for my Iron Hands is the speeders. If I pull up the speeders real quick... So, the speeders are costing me 420 Blaze It, 210 points each for the 3, so 70 points each for 2 multi-meltas. 70 points for 2 multi-meltas, but I'm also getting 6 wounds, T6, 3 up, with AOC, and oh yeah, that's right, I don't have any whirlwinds, so it doesn't matter. Ow. What is it, oh, an 18-inch move. So, I'm realistically probably gonna get them in to at least a target. And the thing is, well, if I don't have like good targets to shoot round 1, because my opponent like plays very backline, hidden and far away and stuff, well then I'll just play with these dudes, move them to the objectives, and just not drop my drop pod. I don't have to do it. I'd like to, but I'm not gonna if it's gonna be bad. Like, fuck that. And so I can hold that in reserves and just fight with everything else. And just wait to dump on him when he brings stuff up. So, again, pretty naughty list. A bit fun. It is my most aggressive army out of every faction in the game. I think this is the most aggressive. The only one that's in a way just as aggressive is the Dark Angels, because they just move right at your face. They don't... And then just stay in fighting. They don't do anything. But they might milk defensive stuff. So I think this is the most aggressive list in the game. Not many people bring anti-air, because not a lot of air stuff is good. But this is just... It's just so nasty. Even worse than Salamanders with their bonuses. Highly recommend. And during the match, I forgot to again tax him on his hard to hit for my plane, and then I didn't get he forgot to do his 6s on his one shooting with the hurricane bolters. I forgot about that. I felt bad for forgetting. It's like the 4th, 5th time there's cop sirens going down the street. Or an ambulance. God lord. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. Merry Christmas. If I could change anything, so originally I didn't have these landspeeders. I once also had flamers. The flamers are fun, but I don't know if I'm necessarily going to get the flamers in range. And so if they're not going to be in range, then I'd rather have the extra multi-melta. And that way, even if I lose 2 speeders, that's 12 wounds. Or hell, as long as I don't lose all 3, that's 17 wounds. That's still a speeder holding objective while everything else does work. And then I could just have it zip over and hide if I really want to. Or just fly across the battlefield, because again, if it chooses to advance, it's going to go 19 bloody inches at least. Like, whee! So if he was, yeah, no, he's there, so I could go, hello. What is that? It's insane. If I made any mistakes, feel free to call me out. I like constructive feedback as long as it's good natured. I don't think I need to rant any longer. If you like my content, like, share, and subscribe if you feel like it. And game on, gamers. Take care. Bye.